She's in the room. I got a girlfriend. She's moved into the house. Serious relationship. I'll tell you what I've been doing with the last 12 years of my life. For the last 12 years of my life, I've been traveling around the world having sex with random women. And my girlfriend has told me that that's a really sad way to live your life and kind of depressing. And it's weird, you know, because it felt like fun. I remember a lot of smiling back in the day. I have vivid memories of high-fiving a lot. But thank God she's come along to tell me that I was mistaken. You might be asking why would I want to settle down. Then I'm at the age now, 35, where I'm thinking in the future I would like to be a father one day. I think I would be a great dad, I really do. I just don't think I'd be a good husband, and there's a problem. Because you can't just like meet a woman, marry her, get her pregnant, she has the child, and then you divorce her in the first year. That's automatic bad dad territory. It doesn't matter how many ball games you take, little cunt, to, you're a bad fucking dad. So I think the only way out for me is to like meet a woman, marry her, get her pregnant, she has the child, and then if she could die, that would really help me out, because your kid couldn't hate you then, because I'm doing my best, your mum's dead, you know. But I've looked into it, and not as easy as you might think. It turns out that terminally ill women don't want to get pregnant. They're all about them and what they're up to and their issues. The terminally ill are very fucking high maintenance, if you ask me, so I need to find a woman who doesn't know she's dying, and that's a whole new set of complications. So I need to befriend a doctor. That doctor will have like a cancerous woman come into his office, and he'll be like, "Oh, you're fine, get out of here, you're wasting my time, congratulations on the weight loss." Then he'll ring me up and go, "I've got one," and I'll be like, "Yay!" And then I'd give him a couple of free tickets to a show, we'd call it even. Then I'd meet the girl, I'd be really charming, I'd get her married, I'd get her pregnant, she'd have the child, and then if she could die, that would get me out of a bind. Like, I don't want her to die during childbirth, I'm not a fucking animal, you know, like a few years later after the kid could walk and talk and wipe its own ass and open the fridge and take care of itself to a certain extent. And I'm thinking I want a daughter. I think that would suit me to have a little 3-year-old daughter, Eliza. I've already named her. So picture me, Jim Jefferies, with little Eliza, struggling through life. Hey, just the two of us. The mum's fucking dead. She's long gone. It's just the two of us. I do what I can. I take her on the road with me because I can't leave her with anyone. She's all I've got left. I'm fucking adorable. There isn't a woman in this room that doesn't want to suck that guy's cock. That's about as sexy as I get with the dead fucking wife raising a little girl. And I would play that card every single day as well. Like, I'd be like in a diner with little Eliza, and as the hot waitress walked by, I'd go, "No, mummy's never coming back." Then when the waitress came up, I go, "No, nothing for me, thank you so much. But I think someone might like an ice cream sundae." It's her first birthday without her mother. No, it's okay, we're okay. Sometimes I think she takes care of me. You know what'd be happening later on that evening? I'd be getting my dick sucked and a free sundae. And I raised that kid good too. No fucking around. Raised that kid the same way that I was raised. I beat the fuck out of it. Every time I sneeze, some arsehole in the room goes, "Do you know the sensation of a sneeze is 1/8 of an orgasm?" I don't know if you've heard this myth, but that's what people say. That's why when I'm fucking a chick, I keep a bit of pepper on the bedside table. And as I'm coming, I chuck it in her face. Because she deserves something. Now, happened 5 years ago and involves a very famous movie star comedian. I won't say his name as he comes out of this story very poorly. 5 years ago, I was performing at the Just for Laughs Comedy Festival in Montreal. I was out there before my career had taken off over here a bit. I was out there supporting a very famous comedian. I was just doing the 10-minute warm-up in a big theatre like this. And for me, it was a great stage in my career because I'd never been flown overseas to a gig. I'd never met a movie star. I'd never performed in a theatre. It was exciting times, you know. I get to the stage door after the gig, and there's like 300 people waiting in the alleyway just to get this guy's photo or an autograph or something. And I'm standing up to the side like a bit of a douchebag, like. And then these two 18-year-old French-Canadian girls come up and start talking to me. Now, one of them's all hot and 18 and whoa, right? And the other one's more fat. So, I'm talking to the two girls. Eventually, the movie star stops doing photos, and he walks over, and the girls lose their fucking shit, right? We go out drinking. It gets to like 4 a.m, and they yell last orders. Now, every man knows this moment in the night. You've been working on a girl for hours, you haven't closed the deal. They've turned the lights on, they've yelled last orders, and you're in that pressure cooker of time where you have to go, you want to fuck? Right? So, I'm going to let you in on a little secret, which a lot of comedians do. I'll tell you what I did in this situation. I said to the girls, I said, hey, let's stay out drinking. And the girls go, we can't. All the bars are shut. And I said, not the bar back at our hotel. The bar at our hotel is still open. Now, I should mention at this stage of the story that I knew full well that the bar at the hotel was not open. We get back to the hotel, the bar's shut, and I'm like this, oh no! This is fucking bullshit. Thank fuck I have drinks up in my room. And then the girls come up to the room and the spider web of deceit is complete. Now, we're all up there drinking. After about 15 minutes, the other comedian becomes what I can only call rapey. He wanted the two girls to kiss each other, but he wasn't doing that drunken, how about you two start kissing? He was grabbing the back of each of their heads, going, do it, kiss each other, do it. Now, I was sort of in awe of this guy, so I was kind of nervous, so I was like, don't do that. But there's a bit of my brain going, but if you pull this off, I'm right there with you, right? The guy sort of checks himself very quickly. He's like, I'm sorry, Jim. I'm sorry, girls. I don't know what came over me. And we forgive him rather quickly. We continue on drinking. About 40 minutes later, we run out of Coca-Cola to mix with the Jack Daniels. So I go to the vending machine to get more Coke. I come back in with all these cans of Coke under my arm. Now, obviously, since I've been away, the rapiness has surged back through his veins because he now has one of the girls pinned up against the wall and he's tearing at the top. The other girl's on his back trying to fight him off. Now, as exciting as it was to see my first rape, I really felt like I should intervene. But I was nervous, so I was kind of like George McFly from Back to the Future. Hey, you. You get your damn hands off her. And he gave me the most evil look I've ever had from another person. He slammed that girl against the wall. He fought the other one off his back. And he looked at me and he goes, I'm going to make sure you never work with me again. And you girls can fuck off as well. I'm going to bed. Then he storms out of the room and he slams the door behind him. Now, the girls are about to cry, so I've got to keep things upbeat, right? You know when you're with a child and a child's fallen over and there's a small window of time where the child doesn't know it's hurt itself? And if you just go, wow, the kid sort of goes, oh no, what's happened? So he stopped now, the girls are about to cry, and I'm literally going, whoa! Oh, someone had too much to drink now, didn't they? Oh, don't cry. I'm not going to rape you. Look. Look. I'll lock the door, okay? He can't get back in. But you can't get out. No, I'm joking. There's no rape. So the girls calm down. I go over to a table in the room and I start cutting up a gram of coke. Now I turn around to offer the girls a line, but the look of horror that is on their faces. These are 18-year-old girls. They've never seen cocaine. I might as well turn around with a belt around my arm, holding a needle just... So as soon as I saw their faces, I tried to downplay the situation, so I went... I've never done it before. The bad man gave it to me. It's probably horrible. I'm going to throw it away. So I gently scrape the coke back into the wrap. And for a man who'd allegedly never taken cocaine in his life, I fold the wrap up like an origami ninja. And then I looked at the girls and I went, well, I'm off to the bathroom. And I go to the bathroom, my own hotel room, and I start doing cocaine off the toilet seat. I come back out a little bit more chipper. I lay down between the girls. Every 10 minutes I'm getting up and doing cocaine. I'm coming back. I'm still drinking whiskey after whiskey. So I'm drunk, plus I'm coked up, but I'm trying to act like I'm not coked up. And so I'm trying to hide everything in front of the girls. And that's given me the appearance of cerebral palsy. Because I'm just laying between the girls going... And then the hot girl goes to the bathroom, and the big girl gets on top of me and starts making out with me. And I'm so wasted, I don't give a fuck. I'm taking all comers. I'm like, big fat person. It's like extra person, right? And then the hot girl comes out of the bathroom, and the big girl gets off me as though nothing had happened. She makes a hell of a sound. And then the big girl goes to the bathroom and the hot girl starts making out with me, or I start making out with her, or who can remember. So when the other girl comes back from the bathroom, I spring to the end of the bed and I went, look, here's the deal. We've all been making out. We should all get naked and fuck. And the big girl's already taken off her top like, yeah, let's do this. And the hot girl goes, I don't want to do that. So I pointed at the big girl and I went, your job is to convince her. I'm going to the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom. I do another fat line at Charlie. I peer out the bathroom door, the two girls are naked. I'm excited, but I've never had a threesome before, so I panic a little bit. So I jump back into the bathroom in front of the mirror. I'm like, ha-ha! This is fucking brilliant! 40 minutes ago there was gonna be a rape in this room. I've really turned things around. And then my brain goes, you've just taken a gram of coke in 40 minutes. And I look down and my cock shriveled up like a walnut. And I'm like, no! And I start hitting it like it owes me money. I'm trying to reason with it. Come on, it's two 18-year-olds. This is what we've always talked about. I'm stretching it, trying to get blood flow back into it. But I've got nothing. I don't know about you, but when I take coke, I bloat out and I sweat like a beast. And I'm all fat and sweaty with this gnarly little fucking cock. My mouth's like cotton and I'm just looking at myself in the mirror like... This is you. So I just owned it. And I just walk out all fat and gross like... Hello, ladies. The big girl's going down the hot girl. The hot girl's head's at the end of the bed. So I put my flaccid cock into the hot girl's mouth, which sounds like an aggressive move. And it was. And she's sucking on this flaccid whiskey coke cock. And I've got no decorum. I'm just over her head going, ha ha ha. And my gut's resting over one of her eyeballs like she was a meat pirate. And I'm sweating profusely from my forehead into the other open eyeball. And after a minute and a half, she pulls my cock out of her mouth and goes, "We're not doing this anymore." And you know what I thought at that moment? Good call. I really pushed that boat out as far into the harbour as maybe it should have gone, you know? I just wanted the girls to go home. I wasn't going to make them happy. All I wanted at this stage of the evening was to have me coke wank. Now, if you don't know what a coke wank is, let me explain. When you take about a gram of cocaine or so and you get home and you're laying in bed and your friends are gone and the sun's about to come up and the depression's about to set in, you masturbate for around 4 hours. Now, this sounds excessive, and it is, but don't think you're enjoying yourself for 4 hours. For 3 hours and 58 minutes, you're in fucking agony, because the cum's right at the end of your cock, but the nerve centre in your brain refuses to pass the message on to shoot it out, and that's what keeps you at the table like a bad gambler. Now, the most important thing with a coke wank is to keep your focus. You lose your focus, you're fucked. You've hit the reset button, you've got to start again. I'll tell you how I do it. I lay on the bed with my laptop really high up on my chest, with the battery burning into my ribcage. I put the most horrific porn I can find on the screen, which often is just women punching each other. I put my hand behind the screen so I don't have to see how violently I'm fucking myself. Then through cuts, abrasions and bruises and using tears as lube, eventually you will come, but you're so dehydrated it doesn't come out in a fluid state. You just shoot like these 6 gelatin chunks. Now, ordinarily, when you come on your chest, it's best to get a towel and mop it up, but this stuff, just roll it in a ball and chuck it in the corner. Then after you come, you realise something you didn't know before. You're almost dead. Your heart's beating at a very irregular pace. Your mouth's like cotton, so you peel yourself off the mattress to get water, but your thighs are cramping up. You walk away, you turn around, you see a sweaty outline of your body on the sheet. That looks like the Shroud of Turin. Anyway, I was looking forward to doing that. So I said to the girls, I said, you can go home. And the big girl went, but I still want to get fucked. And I went, you're more of a package deal. Now, as soon as I said it, I felt like a fucking arsehole, right? One of the great things about being an offensive comic is you can cover your steps very quickly by going, I'm kidding, I'm crazy, rah. So I did that. I went, I'd love to fuck you, I'd love you, I was kidding, I'd love it, rah. But I can't fuck you in front of your friend. And she points at her friend and goes, you get in the bathroom while I fuck him. And I went, I can't see why that wouldn't work. Now I've got to fuck, it would be rude not to. You can't be willing to fuck someone in a couple and not be willing to fuck them as an individual. That's bad manners, and my mother brought me up better than that. So I'm going to fuck this girl to be polite. And her friend didn't want to go into the bathroom, And she's like crying, and her friend's like pushing her, like, just get in the fucking bathroom. This big fat girl's pushing this hot girl, like, get in the fucking bathroom. And I'm so wasted, I'm getting involved, like, yeah, get in the bathroom. And so we push this hot girl into the bathroom. She sits on the toilet, she's crying, she's so hot, and she's crying like, ah. And she turns her hairdryer on so she doesn't have to listen. So picture like, there's this hot girl, she's crying, she's holding her hairdryer, just, ah, ah. Anyway, that gave me an erection. So now I've got an erection. Big question, do I wear a condom? And the answer is no. I was on too many drugs to come. No one's getting fucking pregnant. And let's be honest, 18-year-old Canadian who'd never seen cocaine, let's go out on a limb and say she doesn't have AIDS. And even if she did have AIDS, it wouldn't be the aggressive AIDS. It would be a soft, gentle, girly AIDS that probably wouldn't kill me. So I got on top of her. I thought it was a premature ejaculator, so I didn't have to fuck her for too long. Because I knew I wasn't going to come, right? So I put my cock in her for like 10 thrusts. I went, and I just pulled out and went, ah. And she went, what was that? And I went, I just came over there. And she goes, no, you didn't. I went, yes, I did. There's heaps of it over there. I wouldn't go over there, you'll get pregnant. It looks like a Jackson Pollock painting over there. Anyway, then we let a friend out of the bathroom. The girls got dressed and they went home. Now that should be the end of the story, but it's not. That story happened 5 years ago. Now this year, I went back to Just for Laughs Comedy Festival in Montreal, and I wasn't supporting some movie star. I was in the big theatre.